Good evening, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I would like to thank my angels, archangels, my guides, my ancestors, the divine, for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. This is an earth signs reading, and I'm going to keep it quick, short, sweet, and to the point, is what I just heard. So, first card I'm pulling is from the Anubis oracle. Anubis is significant, as is the rest of the netters on the pantheon. That's what they're asking me. Thoth, Tahuti, 9. They said 9's are prime numbers. They said somebody's a math teacher or likes math, good at math. They said night school, night classes. They showed me the moon, and maybe Cancer is significant. Architect of wisdom, enlightened communication. Excuse me. They showed me right eye, OS, and OD, and then they said maybe an eye exam. They said the Snellen chart. I remember when I used to do pediatrics, I used to have to, you have to cover one eye, and excuse me, over one eye. I said Wonder Woman is significant. Let me read from the book. Thoth most often appears with the body of a man and the head as an ibis. The crested ibis is what they said. Although he expresses his wisdom through many forms, he is a serpent in the key card. In key cards 12 and 7 often appears as a baboon. Shapeshifter. Representing the highest concept of mind, he is the one who brought us language and writing. In Egypt, Kemet. They said Egypt is a Greek word. Kemet is the correct name for the country. They said the area, the landmass. Representing the highest concept of mind, he's the one who brought us language and writing. In Egypt, he was revered as a patron of scribes. And then Patreon is significant. And then they said patron of scribes because of the enlightened communication that he brought in every situation. They said the emerald tablets of Thoth. And then they said M City. Thoth directs us, in Egypt, he was revered as the patron of scribes because of the enlightened communication that he brought to every situation. Thoth directs us to the experiences we are required to grow, often with playfulness and humor. Like I always tell you guys, the universe loves to laugh, the ancestors love to laugh. He sees the cosmic joke beyond the human experience and brings levity, even lightheartedness, and even merriment into, they said, Marymount College. And then they said Tarrytown, Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Tarrytown. When we align ourselves with his intelligence, we can perceive solutions to our challenges in innovative and resourceful ways. Like the moon he represents, like I just said, I didn't even realize that. Or they said you didn't remember that. Like the moon he represents, it's the fullness of light in the darkness and reflects back to us the essential wisdom. Now, traditionally, the hermit, not traditionally and non-traditionally, this, they said this is the walking ancestor stick. He's holding a lantern. I don't know if he is. And this one, they said seagulls are significant, swans. Yeah, he's a magician. The magician. 9 is significant. 9, I was born in the month of 9, and my life path number is also a 9. Numbers 43 and 44 are significant. April 3rd, April 4th, or March 3rd and 4th. March 3rd and 4th, April 3rd and 4th. Like the moon he represents, he is the fullness of light in the darkness and reflects back to us essential wisdom. As the sacred holy scribe and architect of wisdom, Thoth Thoth urges us to ever upward toward higher learning so that we are able to understand the deeper meaning in our lives. And of course, the movie is significant. When we have embodied the truth of who we are and why we are here, we're able to articulate and share our soul's wisdom authentically from an enlightened place. If you have pulled this card, it is time to cultivate your relationship. It said cultivate. I said green giant, green thumb. Someone has a green thumb, or used to, and maybe needs to get back into the things that bring them joy, wisdom, and peace is what Spirit is telling me. If you have pulled this card, it's time to cultivate your relationship with Thoth. A new level of guidance is available to you now. As you commune with Thoth, you may ask specific questions about something that has been troubling you or any difficult situations in your life. He can offer new direction or a fresh perspective. They said cold case is significant to show. He also brings you his experience and articulation in both speech and writing. They said language arts, English as a second language is significant. And then they said Rosetta Stone. Then they said Mavis Beacon teaches typing. So yeah, I'm getting teacher, educator. That said councilman, councilwoman. He also brings you his experience and articulation in both speech and writing. Allow yourself to experience Thoth's guidance and illumination he provides. If you're attentive, he may give you a vision of your higher self. All right, guys, give me 1 second, because like I said, I'm trying to keep it, well, earth signs are significant, as you hear. When I had pulled, I was shuffling before. They told me only pull out one card, but I had shuffled the sacred archetype of earth. That's right, earth magic, manifestation, pentacles, pentacles. They said tent. Wow, they said pentacles. Then they said tents in Cali. They said tent city. All right, guys, earth signs. Earth signs. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. They said the nest egg. Then they said Merrill Lynch, investment banking. And then they said milking cows, farm. They show me Charlotte's Web, Babe, farmhouse, boathouse, farms, farm life. They say, which is earthing. Like I said, green thumb, art, agriculture, art. They said Arbor Day, agriculture and horticulture. They said, excuse me, horticulture, horticulture and agriculture. Earth signs, guys, earth signs. A journey, either physical or mental, new job or career. It said they showed me my oracle card. I got a job out of town. I just accepted a job out of town. And then for some people, they said somebody's on pins and needles because of it. Other people, they said seamstress, industrial warehouse sewing, a fashion house, something like that. Or they're showing me a tailor. They said tinker, tailor, soldier, spy. What's going on for earth signs, guys? Earth signs. Yeah, green thumb is significant. They show me planting fruits. I just ate an orange. They said the Florida Keys are significant. Orange juice. Oh, you heard that. Great personal sorrow. Some people are mad because you are moving out of town. They said OT. And then for other people, OT stands for occupational therapy. And maybe for some people, that's why you're crying, because it hurts to have to, they said activities of daily living. It hurts to have to rebuild the foundation, physically and literally. Earth signs, guys. What's going on? What were we watching today? The Stepfather. They said some people getting new family. Stepfather was crazy, though. So they said have healthy boundaries. November is significant. They said going till November, somebody's going away. They said going up the river. And then they said Red Bull will give you wings. Taurus. Taurus, definitely Taurus. And then they said Taurus keeps the peace and keep the peace of steel. They said stand your ground law. And then they said the jaws of life. Caterpillar, caterpillar and butterfly. They said Amina butterfly. Eagle, triumph over trouble, obstacles. They said, yeah, we made it. Go back to my, they said if this resonates with you, go back to the reading. Somebody's mad because you left them behind. And like I said, they're watching you like an eagle and hawk. I seen the eagle, they said the eagle represents freedom. We made it. And somebody's mad they could not keep you stuck. They said this person, yeah, is watching you like a bird perch waiting for news package or letter. Some people, they said UPS, FedEx. Be careful over there, mommy. UPS, FedEx, they said DHL, somebody is Amazon. Somebody's ordered stuff and waiting. They said somebody ordered wedding invitations. And then other people, they said the hawk is watching you. They said chicken head, nest egg. Maybe this person, they said empty nest syndrome. Maybe this person is, I get another energy. This person is watching. They said find my phone on iPhone. Like I said, September. They said January is significant. Then they said January Jones, X-Men. And they said Nip Tuck. September, like I said, earth signs are significant. 9. Said Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember? Somebody got married in they said dissolution of marriage, annulment of marriage. Somebody got married and somebody got divorced in September, or will be getting married or divorced in September. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. This is for both couples getting married, and they said dissolution of oh my God. They said dissolution of assets, but they also said, goodness. Oh my God, I can't remember. Water signs are significant. Guaranteed success from something you started in September. Just show me the S again. 17 card is significant. Maybe your child is 17. Increase your efforts if you want to. Yeah. Said somebody, child is going away to college, and they are about to have empty nest syndrome in September. Do you remember Night at the Museum movies? Okay, guys. Earth signs, what's going on? Temporary problems. This is for the people moving into a dorm. They don't have a room assignment yet, but that's just temporary. Either they're going to have one, or they show me back in the days how somebody moved. They had a whole bunch of, not back in the days, maybe 2 years ago, if that, 2-3 years ago. They had a whole bunch of kids moving to dorms and they weren't even ready, and all sorts of crazy shit. They had, hundreds of students, and their parents with their shit to move into their dorm. All over the fucking place. So they said either that's the case and it's going to be fixed, or you're going to find off campus housing. And this is confirmation of that grasshopper for some people. For some, as I always say. Take what resonates and leave what does not. They're showing me, didn't I say essentials before? Target essentials. They're showing me some dorm room. Twin bed, extra long sheets and shit like that. Yeah, I said dorm room. I know that's right. Either this person is a earth sign, or this either the student is an earth sign, or one of their parents is an earth sign, or possibly they're showing me roommate. They said family ties. What's going on with earth signs, guys? Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion are here. They said be careful of strangers, no new friends. That goes specifically for the people going away to college, the students going away to college. But it also, just in general, no new friends. Said, what do you want? How can I help you? Me, I'm looking for my soul tribe. Beal, good fortune. Temporary problems. Some people have, they said, make your gray skies blue. And then they said, cloudy with a chance of meatball. So Italian. They said ragu. And then they show me vodka sauce. Some people are cooking. Oh, and then they said, be careful cooking in the dorm or cooking, letting other people cook and falling asleep, or smoking and falling asleep. Good fortune. They said beetle, VW, bog beetle. Then they said VW Jetta, and then they said VW Vanagon. Any other messages? Oh, guys, any other messages to close this out? Let's see. They said that the color purple is significant. The actual color purple, they said the coldest winter ever. Sagittarius is significant. Coldest winter ever. The color purple, the actual color purple, and the movie is significant. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. They said somebody might not get along with their roommate and they gotta get kicked out. Or somebody might have a problem with, you know, a bitch in the, they said the bursar's office, registrar's office. Something important such as a new job or a raise. They said work study. Well, this is student related. They said the student center. Oh, no, the hell y'all did not. I remember when I went to college in right after, in 98, right after high school, my mentality was still in high school. Oh, they said my mentality is all sorts. LOX. Bag. They said send me Crown Royale with a note attached. You will be playing a different role. They said teacher's assistant, work study. And then they said fez. What was that? That 70s show, but I meant the hat and those kinds of hats. Kufis, fezzes, you know, whatever other coverings. They said hidden secrets can harm you. They said Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Indy. They said Indy, archaeology is significant. They said Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull and all his movies. I gotta watch one. We used to watch them in the 80s. So I gotta watch one again because I want to see the last one. Hidden secrets can harm you. They said anatomy and physiology is significant. And then they said occipital, transverse, A and P is significant. Anatomy and physiology when I say A and P, and maybe for some people A and P means the supermarket, so whatever. Somebody has a secret admirer. They said 1 hour photo. I don't know where that came from because I don't get a good some people have a secret admirer, some people have a stalker. I said we're about to have this shit sewn up, like I said, seamstress. They're asking me to tell you guys some of my messages are whole messages and some are them, and they said whole food sprouts. Some messages are whole messages complete, and they said ensure and complete, but some are just pieces of messages to help you put the message, your own puzzle piece together. It gives you guys geese. They said geezer, old geezer. You guys be well. See you next video.